Dude. Love me some metal. Wonder who did the soundtrack on this.
Hello, and welcome to Dallas, Texas, home of id Software, where more than 30 years ago, a small team of game developers
Can't
helped
wait for
define
this, man.
and set a course for first-person shooters. A lot has changed since then, but our team is as passionate as ever. And the most important values at the core of our games, innovation, craftsmanship, and performance, remain a priority for us to this day.
And as you're about to see, those values are infused in every aspect of this latest installment in the legendary Doom franchise.
Cannot
It is an
wait.
honor to work on this game, to carry on its tradition of creating all-out, groundbreaking levels of fun.
So now, we're excited to share with you a look at our most ambitious game yet.
Yes.
This is Doom,
Doom
the
the
Dark,
Dark
Ages.
Ages.
That was
Let's
so stupid, I
go!
mouthed the words.
Is this set during the Unholy Crusades?
In Doom the Dark Ages, you will feel like the superweapon in the center of a medieval war
The
against
Slayer.
hell. Set in a cinematic sci-fi fantasy world full of locations to explore,
Is it on Urdak,
powerful
though?
weapons to unlock, and enemies to conquer.
Dude, that
This
nail
is a
gun looks so
prequel to
sick.
Doom 2016, and that's given us the opportunity to reimagine every aspect of this experience. So if you're new to the franchise, then Doom the Dark Ages will be the perfect entry point into the
I
series.
can't
And
wait.
if you're a longtime fan, then you'll be proud to see, in a lot of ways, the feel of the game is really a return to form. So let's break it down, starting with the combat.
Yes.
In Doom
Was that a
Eternal, you
Fuecoco?
felt like
Oh
a
my
fighter
gosh.
jet. In Doom the Dark Ages, you'll be an iron tank. Heavy, strong, but still fast. A grounded combat system with an emphasis on power over the acrobatics of Doom Eternal.
Nice.
And a balance between enemy projectiles and player movement speed that makes strafing to aim viable again. Just like
Just
in
tell us
classic
about the
Doom games.
dragon.
But it's not all about nostalgia. Innovation is the goal, always. And so for Doom the Dark Ages, it's an all-new world with new tools and new mechanics to master. Let me introduce you to the Shield Saw.
Oh, that's what it's called? The
Block.
Shield Saw?
Throw,
Captain America. Oh, yeah.
deflect.
It's giving me serious Captain America
all from
vibes.
one input. It's contextual, tons of depth on a single button press. You know, we want every Doom game to stand on its own as a unique experience. So in 2016, we asked you to run and gun. In Doom Eternal, it was jump and shoot. And in Doom the Dark Ages,
Dude, I love
you're
the
gonna stand and
soundtrack.
fight.
This game's gonna go hard when it launches.
And the Shield Saw will give you the strength to go head to head with some of the biggest, baddest demons we've ever
It's
created.
also a good
in
defensive item.
But that's not all. Because if you're gonna stand and fight, then you gotta have something to follow up that opening parry with. How about
I
an
just want to
iron
know when it
flam?
launches.
Or maybe an electrified gauntlet. Or even a
gauntlet?
doom spiked mace. That's right, we have 3 melee
Oh, they
options
went
that
all
are
out
part
with the
of a melee
metal
system,
aspects in this.
all on one input, complete with combos and upgrades. And it's totally awesome. And you can finish off the demons now with an all-new, unsynced, completely in the player's control glory kill system. From any angle, in and out, as you see fit. And it feels amazing. You'll feel unstoppable smashing your way through the horde with total
Can't
freedom.
wait.
And that seems like a ton, but that's just 2 inputs. We got one more really important button that we haven't talked about yet. The trigger.
And that is. What's that weapon called? The skull gun.
That's right, we've saved the best for last. Doom has and always will be all about the guns.
What if
And
they're gonna have,
Dark
like, a
Ages has
BFG
some of
in
the
this?
most ridiculously powerful weapons that we've ever created. Mean. Ancient. Brutal torture machines built to butcher, impale, and shred the minions of hell with. only in Doom. That's the mission statement for the design of these never-before-seen, insanely
Dude, this puts the
fun-to-use
BFG
tools of
9000
metal
to shame.
that only the Slayer
I'm
has
sorry.
the power to wield. So let's take a look at some extended gameplay footage and see how these medieval mechanics synergize with the enemies and the environments to form the new combat loop for Doom: The Dark Ages.
Can't wait. Dude, this is not Mick Gordon. Who's doing the soundtrack? I have to know.
And under the hood, for the first time in an id game, we've made our combat more approachable and flexible than ever before, with a new difficulty system and sliders.
Oh, that's gonna
that will
help,
allow
beginners.
players to tune the speed and challenge of the game to whatever fits them best. You can slow things down or speed them up. It's a Doom for all Slayers.
And the gameplay doesn't end with just the Slayer.
Really?
We finally
robot?
have for you, you've been waiting for 2 games now, to get in and pilot your very own 30-story Atlan, which is a mech. It's the size of a building, it's powerful, and you can beat giant Titan-sized demons to death with your gauntleted fists.
I love
And if
it!
that wasn't enough, we also have for you your very own fire-breathing, Gatling gun-toting cybernetic dragon. Neither of these are one-and-done features either.
It doesn't
They have a
get
full
better
fleet of
than
villains
this.
and
It
even
doesn't
mini-bosses.
get more
The
metal than
spectacle is
this.
epic. The Power Fantasy is unlike anything we've made it in, and the combat systems behind these
Dude.
features are deep and tons of fun.
Giant Gatling gun.
And
I
as
love
cool as
it.
all that is, we know that fans of single-player action games expect more than just great combat to pull them through the experience. So we're excited to share with you not just the gunplay, but the world of Doom: The Dark Ages. Your hero's journey will take you to the far reaches of the Doom universe. Mysterious worlds from the Slayer's past.
So it's multiple
Dark
planets?
forests, dungeons, ancient hellscapes, battlefields, and worlds beyond. And through exploration, you'll be unlocking new abilities and godlike powers every step of the way.
Nice.
Now armed with your trusty shield saw, you're gonna cut
I don't know what bosses they're going to bring
Leap.
back. I mean, they had
and
Spider
smash
Mastermind in
your way through
2016,
environments full of secrets
Icon
and
of Sin and
treasures.
Eternal, and then
There's
the Dark
always
Lord in the
something new
DLC.
waiting to be discovered
Who knows
or
what's next.
destroyed. Now let's take a closer look at just one of the many missions you'll experience in Doom: The Dark Ages. In this level, you will meet the enemy at the gates and save a city from certain destruction. Explore the medieval battlefield outside the castle walls, seeking out targets and enemy formations along the way to engage with as you see fit, with any gun you choose. Explore what is the largest play space ever in a Doom game, discovering secret caves and dungeon-like mines in search of vital resources. You control the pace of the game. Where you go, who you fight, and the objectives you pursue. It's a Doom sandbox full of war and riches. Once you've broken the enemy assault, head back to the main gates because the battle isn't over yet.
Giant demon monster. Dude.
And the soundtrack to your epic adventures will be composed by the award-winning team at Finishing Move, providing you with a
Finishing
metal
Move.
soundscape that's loaded with guitars, medieval vibes, and pure
Dude,
adrenaline. You'll
I'm
feel
hearing the
like you're
guitars, I'm
expanding
hearing the
legend of
medieval
Slayer
vibes.
with every mission you complete.
Oh my gosh.
And speaking of that legend, the story of Doom: The Dark Ages, like everything else in the game, is big. It's a summer blockbuster event with everything on the line, and you are the star of the show. Your
Nice.
power is coveted by your enemies and withheld from your allies. With the Slayer imprisoned at the start of our story, the balance of power between good and evil is shifting, and time is running out. It's a new
Wonder if we'll see
story
Conmaker
and
in
the
this.
perfect entry point for new players. It's easier to access now as we've taken the narrative out of the codex and into the cutscenes, featuring new characters, old allies, and powerful
Oh, is that
new
Fallon?
villains. And for returning players,
Gotta
it
be a
leads
Hell Lord or
directly
something.
into the Doom 2016 Slayer's Testaments. It's an action story worthy of the Slayer's legend.
And when is it coming out?
We've got 10 years of making modern Doom games together, and we've done better with every game we've made.
The hope with all this, the goal, is to give players an experience that's as fun to play as it was to make.
So
and
when is it
make
coming out?
something that's good enough to become the best game id has ever made.
But that is for you to decide. When Doom the Dark Ages releases,
Yes! That's just a few months away. Dude, these next few months are going to be awesome for games. Oh my gosh, this looks so cool. Hey everyone, thanks for checking out the Mike Check XP YouTube channel. Make sure you hit the subscribe button so you never miss an upload, and tap the bell icon so you're notified every time a new video is posted. And be sure to leave your thoughts and insights in the comments section and invite a friend to check out these videos. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you back here next week. Take care.